bee-eaters. With their unmistakable black eye stripe and brightly coloured feathers, they are a delightful part of Sri Lanka's wonderful bird life. They are a common sight in Sri Lanka, especially from early September to late April, when many migrate to the island, joining the two resident species. They are active and sociable birds, seen mostly in open areas, even in the middle of busy towns. They like to perch up high to get a good view. Trees and branches are a great perch. But so are man-made structures, such as posts and power lines. Four species of bee-eater can be seen in Sri Lanka. 2 species are resident, meaning they live here year-round. 1 visits in large numbers during the winter months, and 1 is a very rare treasure indeed. The most common species is the blue-tailed bee-eater. Named after its brilliant blue tail, this beautiful bird has all the colours of a painter's palette. Leafy green in body, its face has a narrow blue line, black eye stripe and beak, and a brown and yellow throat. Blue-tailed bee-eaters have a length of around 25 centimetres, and this is the largest of the 4 species of bee-eaters seen in Sri Lanka. Both males and females look the same. The little green bee-eater is the smallest of the 4 species of bee-eaters seen in Sri Lanka. Their plumage is bright green and tinged with blue at the throat, as well as having that characteristic black eye stripe. The chestnut-headed bee-eater is named after the rich chestnut brown coloration from right on the top of its head to about midway down the back. This is in marked contrast against its pale yellow throat. These birds are around 20 centimetres in length, and it is a resident species, which means it is seen year-round and is most common in Sri Lanka's dry zone. The 4th species is a European bee-eater. It is rare to spot one in Sri Lanka, as only very small numbers of European bee-eaters visit during the winter months. It has a blue-green breast, black eye stripe and beak, brown crown and a bright yellow throat. masses of very active birds with slender dart-shaped bodies. When on their perch, they are on the constant lookout for insects to hunt. They are social creatures and are often seen in groups anywhere they can readily observe the actions of flying insects. They feed on a wide variety of flying insects, from bees, wasps, flies, dragonflies, and even butterflies. These insects are caught by a short pursuit from their perch, and the bird often returns to the same place to devour the prey. Smaller creatures are eaten as soon as they are brought back to the perch, but larger prey are often subdued or killed by crushing them or being dashed on the perch. A prey item is tossed into the air, sometimes several times, in order to position the insect in a head-first position to swallow. The hard exoskeletons and wings of some insects can be hard to digest. These are made into a ball or pellet in the bee to stomach and are regurgitated and thrown out from the bird's mouth. Depending on the time of year, the bee-eater can be seen engaged in courtship rituals. Courtship includes loud and incessant calling, birds going after each other, opening up and closing of their wings, and the opening up and wagging of the tail. Bee-eaters nest by making burrows in embankments. The overall process of excavating the burrow is a tedious process which can last for days. Bee-eaters use their sharp sickle-shaped beak or bill to penetrate forward, and its feet act like two speedy shovels working in unison, pushing the soil out of the burrow. Because of their location, bee-eater nests are sometimes raided by snakes. Bee-eaters, especially the blue-tailed bee-eater and chestnut-headed bee-eater, have a habit of plunging into a water body from their perch, a little like a kingfisher. This had previously been thought to be a fishing attempt, but observations now show that this is the way they take a bath. As they nest in burrows, bee-eaters tend to carry a higher burden of external parasites than non-hole nesting bird species, and bathing is thought to help remove these parasites. Green bee-eaters use dust bathing to remove their parasites. These insect-eating beauties bring rainbow colours to Sri Lanka's blue sky, treetops, and even its power lines. With 4 species to be spotted, 2 of them year round, Sri Lanka is the perfect place to enjoy delightful bee eaters.